All right, ladies and gentlemen, Lord Zath bringing you another game that I loved playing when I was younger. That game being Homeworld. Homeworld has since been remastered by Gearbox Studios, but you can also pick up the original still as part of the remastered bundle. We're going to go ahead and play the remastered version because it's just so doggone beautiful, and we'll do the single player game. But before we do that, we need to set up our player profile. If I remember correctly, this is how we do it. Yes. So one of the coolest things about Homeworld was you had the ability to customize who you are, and so you can do the different color presets. These are the presets in the game. Hi, Stevie. Stevie just had a snack, so that means he's just pooped, which means now he wants to spend time with Daddy. So let's put the light on for you guys. So anyways, so you can select what color you want, and you can even choose a badge. Now this is something that's kind of neat, and I haven't really played around with that much. And I'm Rebel Alliance. I'm not. Ooh, I'm not sure if these badges work in the game or not. I can't remember. I think they do, but
There's a lot of different ones from a lot of different sci-fi based
yeah,
RTS game.
yeah. If I recall correctly, I had downloaded a bunch of these from the Steam Workshop.
Right.
So I could do Babylon 5 even. Battlestar Galactica. Like that's cool.
Bunch of Command and Conquer ones in there as well.
Yeah. But I think we'll just stick with the typical Higaran logo. And then you can also choose what colors you would like, which is a heck of a lot of fun. They've got some presets in here as well that you can choose. Um, but what's really cool is that you can also impact the stripe color, so you can really personalize this game to what you want it to be. So like I like to go with a nice burnt orange for a base paint. How cool is that? Does that look good or what?
Yeah, the Sunset Empire.
Yes. And then we'll do like I like doing a dark blue stripe. I think that looks really sharp.
Got the nice contrast.
Yes. So we'll do single player game. I'm gonna reset. Now, in the original game, you can choose to play as the Kushan or the Taidan, but I think in the remastered you can only play as the Higaran. We'll have to see. I'm gonna switch to Higaran here and see if that switches it up. It's
Oh,
been a
you
while.
switched to Taladin there.
I'm sorry, what?
You switched over to Taladin.
Yeah, to the Taidan, exactly. So I did that on purpose because I wanted to start this and see if I play as the Kushan or as the Taidan.
Right.
Normally in the original Homeworld you can choose which of the two you want. Now be quiet for a cinematic.
100 years ago, a satellite detected an object under the sands of the Great Desert. An expedition was sent. An ancient starship buried in the sand. Deep inside the ruin was a single stone that would change the course of our history forever. On the stone was etched a galactic map and a single word more ancient than the clans themselves. Higara, our home. the clans were united and a massive colony ship was designed. Construction would take 60 years. It would demand new technologies, new industries, and new sacrifices. The greatest of these was made by the scientist Karen Sajet, who had herself permanently integrated into the colony ship as its living core. She is now Fleet Command. The promise of the Guide Stone united the entire population. Every mind became focused on the true origin of our people. Every effort on the construction of the ship that would seek it out among the stars.
And it's up there in the sky if you didn't notice.
Scaffold control standing by.
All stations green.
You're cleared to approach. You got it.
Bays 8, 9, and 10 sealed.
Scaffold decks A, B, C secure. Decks D and E secure. Scaffold secure. All systems green. Release crew standing by. What a beautiful sight.
This is Fleet Command. Reporting Mothership relaunch status. Command online. Resourcing online. Construction online. Cryogenic subsections A through J online. K through S online. Scaffold control, stand by for alignment. Alignment confirmed. Stand by, release control.
All caliper banks released.
The mothership has cleared the scaffold. We are away. Stand by for command line testing.
Command line green. Initial fleet in position.
Course deleted.
All right.
Fleet intelligence going online. Our task is to analyze all sensor data and generate mission objectives. Before the hyperdrive test, several trials must be completed. Test construction by building the primary research ship. Test resource processing by harvesting the asteroids provided nearby.
Hyperspace module charging. 35% capacity and rising. The mothership will be ready for the hyperdrive test in 10 minutes.
At ease.
Stand by to begin combat trials. First, we will be monitoring formation performance. Target drones have been provided here. Assign a formation to your fighters and destroy the drones.
So, before we do that, welcome to Homeworld. What do you think?
Ship huge.
Say that again?
The Mothership's huge. It's a great animatic at the start, considering it came out a long time ago.
Yeah, yeah,
They remastered it well.
they did, absolutely. Even the scaffold looks amazing. In the original, not so much, so that's really cool.
You can get a few more polygons than you used to.
Just a few.
Standing by.
So we're gonna start by not doing what they want me to do.
Copy.
I'm gonna take these 2 resource collectors,
Group 9 designated.
assign them as Group 9, and I'm gonna tell them to harvest resources.
Collection confirmed.
So the way this game works is you have resource units. I have 750 right now, and that's kind of like your currency in the game. You can't do anything without resource units, so you just tell them to go and get them units. And there's even a really cool animation when they go and they start collecting. So you can see you can get 250 resource units from this asteroid. Is that cool or what?
Just melting the asteroid.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like, Gib all your resources. So once these guys are full, and you can,
Acknowledged.
yeah, if you zoom in close enough, you can even see. So that's the health bar, and that bar is their storage capacity. This asteroid is now dry. Once it goes full, it will return to the mothership. And by the way, how beautiful is that mothership with that burnt orange color and the blue stripe, huh?
Pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, one thing I don't like in this game, the original, you notice that there's trails when these guys move around. In the original, the trails were based off the stripe color, not the flat main base color. So there's that. There's your home planets of Karak that you're orbiting, and like they said in the cinematic introduction, these people have been living
Exhausted. Fleet moving
on the planet, but they didn't realize where their home came from until they made that discovery of the guide stone. So now they want to go back. They want to find their home, and your job is to get them there.
They worked out how to build a warp drive.
Yes, they have hyperspace drive in this game, which works a little interesting. Basically, when they go to hyperspace, that's the end of the mission, and then the next one starts up. So there goes. It transferred the resources back to the mothership, and now its bay is clear, and it can go and harvest more.
Hey guys, how's it going?
What's up, M Captain?
Not much. Yourselves?
Not too much. Have you played Homeworld before?
Never heard
Confirmed.
of it.
All right.
Group
So
1 designated.
in the 1990s, this is one of the games that defined three-dimensional RTS-style games.
Okay.
Because you can move objects with the M key anywhere around, but you can hold down the Shift key and change their elevation too.
Destination locked in.
So it's
Alright.
truly a three-dimensional game, which can actually come into
Destination
play
locked in.
at different times. So what I've done is we're starting resource collection, and I went ahead and selected my scouts here, and I'm going to, let's see if I remember right, the objective is I have to construct a research ship, and I have to destroy target drones using a formation.
Group 1 copy.
So let's see, let's go into the build queue, and you can see the different things that I can build. Not too many to start because, you know,
Construction underway.
it's the beginning of the game. They don't want to overwhelm you with everything. But we're going to build a research ship so that we can research new technologies.
Group
Go
1
back
reporting.
to our group, and we're going to give it a formation. You've got different formations down here that you can give.
Strike group confirmed.
For example, the X formation. This is really important, of course, in a three-dimensional game, right? You have to be able to cover all sides. So you've got that. You've got a...
Formation acknowledged.
I used to love the sphere formation. You would put like your most valuable target in the center. Claw is fun too.
Acknowledged.
So that's kind of like the X, but, you know, slightly a little bit different. Like I was telling Squizzer before, this is a
New
remaster.
research available. Research ship complete.
This is a remaster of the original
The primary
game.
research ship has been constructed. The research division is online. Begin fighter chassis research immediately.
So because of that, some of the things from Homeworld 1 don't work. Formations is something that really doesn't work, unfortunately. They sit in formation until they get to the enemy, then they'll break loose and do their thing, because this game is actually technically running on the Homeworld 2 engine. So we'll hit the R key for research. We'll start researching the fighter chassis. And let's get
Group
back
1 copies.
to Group 1. We've assigned a formation.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
We'll hit the space bar to go to what we call the Sensors Manager. This allows us to see the entire area. We can rotate and see it in 3 dimensions in real time. And we can get an idea of our vision capabilities of our scouts and of our mothership. There's our resource collectors, there's our research ship, and these are the target drones that we have to kill. Now I can hold down the control button, bandbox over, and basically tell them automatically go and kill these guys.
Strike group prepare for assault.
And you can see they're doing it.
Resource collector awaiting orders.
Research complete.
Research is done, nothing else to research.
Group 1.
Group 1 reports victory.
Group 1 reports victory.
Formation trial complete. Flight analysis shows a 22% increase in combat performance. The next trial will test the effectiveness of tactics. Stand by to begin tactics trial. Use aggressive or evasive tactics and engage the target drones here.
Now what's even crazier to think about, guys, is that voice actor, I believe, is the original voice actor for the game, as well as the voice actress for the mothership for Karen.
Group 1 copies.
It would not be Homeworld without Karen's jet.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
So we're going to go here, and now we're going to select offensive
Show no
tactics.
mercy.
Group 1 reports enemy contact.
In offensive tactics, they don't really maneuver. They just kill, kill, kill. So let's see.
Group 1 standing by.
Group 1 under attack.
Strike group to battle positions.
And again, this is something different. Homeworld 1, they would just sit and shoot. Homeworld 2, they move around a little bit more.
Group 1 has defeated the enemy.
And let's tell
Docking
them
with
about it.
Mothership.
Tactics trial complete. The next trial will test the performance of the Salvage Corvette. Build one and capture the target drone here.
Alright, so now I'm going to go and
Docking
build a Salvage Corvette.
Construction underway.
So I just docked my fighters, and the reason I
Reporting.
did that is because they have a certain amount of fuel. That's the blue line down here, so I wanted them to be back on full fuel again.
Salvage Corvette complete.
And there's our Salvage Corvette. Oops.
Acknowledged.
Group 5 designated.
I usually have Salvage Corvettes at Group 5 or 6,
Green line confirmed.
and we're going to move them to here.
Understood.
So you can see I can go to that,
En route.
have him go up higher, and you should see the drone. There's the drone. Now when you're doing a special ability you can just right click on it, and it should go to grab it. Yep. In Homeworld 1, you would hit the Z key to activate their special ability. Either way, the Corvette is grabbing the drone, bringing it back. So this is how you capture stuff. What was that, Squizzer?
It's like mine.
Yeah,
Taking it home.
pretty much. You can legit play this game, and I have done it this way, by literally capturing all of your opponents. Or not all of them, but like quite a bit.
Stand by for a hyperdrive test. Internal pressure doors will be sealed in 2 minutes. Abort systems standing by.
Hyperspace module fully charged. I am ready to initiate quantum wave generation on your mark. Good luck, everyone.
All sections have reported in. We are clear to proceed. Trigger the hyperspace drive at your discretion.
So, at the end of the mission, you always hyperspace out, but you don't necessarily want to hyperspace right away. You always want to make sure
Group 9 reporting. Resources locked in.
that you're not
Nothing
leaving
left out here.
any resources behind. Looks to me like they are set. Okay, hyperspace to go.
Passive tactics confirmed. Standing down.
So, of course, if we're going to go to hyperspace, everybody has to dock. Some ships have their own hyperspace drives, so they can stay out. But the vast majority, as you can see, need to dock. It's just fun to watch, isn't it? Now you see how the research ship's got something on the side here? You can actually build multiple research ships and put them together, and they'll, if I remember right, it speeds up research.
Makes sense.
And there's your hyperspace.
All hyperspace systems operating at full power.
If the hyperspace targeting system is accurate, we will emerge in close proximity to the support vessel Kar Salim. This ship has spent the past 10 years traveling on conventional drives to reach the outer Karak system. The Kar Salim will monitor the quantum waveform as we return to normal space and assist in tuning our drive control systems. If the hyperspace module malfunctions, the Kar Salim will provide assistance and resupply. Mission objectives will be to dock with the support vessel in order to complete adjustments to the mothership and her drives.
Can you imagine 10 years? Just to be ready for this moment.
New research available.
We made it. Hyperspace jump complete. All systems nominal, and the quantum wave effect has dissipated.
We have misjumped. The support ship is not here. Fleet Command will signal the Kar Salim while we confirm our current position.
This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Come in, please. We've misjumped and are requesting your beacon. This is the mothership calling support vessel Kar Salim. Please respond.
9. Collection confirmed.
Priority alert, we have picked up the Kar Salim's automated beacon. Send a probe to make contact and re-establish communications.
We're not going to do that right away.
Let me guess, it's gonna take another 10 years for the Kar Salim to get there?
Imagine getting lost in galactic space.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. But where are you next to? I think I'm next to the Milky Way. What side of the Milky Way? The left side. What left side?
Right? So I always
go.
start the mission by telling my guys to go and harvest. So I showed you guys last time the rocks. Now there's also gas clouds that can be harvested. Is that cool or what?
Just consuming the nebula.
Om num 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 nebula. Om num num. They did a really great job though with the lighting effects and everything. Looks beautiful. We have a new research. We have Corvette Drive. So we're gonna go ahead and research that. We've got interceptors. Sorry, go ahead.
It can be quite difficult to remaster a game and also stay true to the source material as well.
Absolutely.
Standing by. Docking with Mothership.
So I'm going to dock my salvage Corvette, and I went to the launch menu and I told the mothership to stay docked.
Docking signal green.
So now the salvage Corvette will not leave until I select it and say launch. And that's important. If there's something that you want to make sure stays
Docking with
alive,
Mothership.
then you typically want to dock it with the mothership. In this particular mission, there's no reason for me to have that salvage Corvette out.
Group 1.
The scouts themselves aren't going to be
Group 1.
that useful. So I'm
New
going to
research available.
tell them to
Research
guard.
Complete.
So now they're going to
Moving into
go
formation.
and they're going to escort the resource collectors. And looks like we can now research a light Corvette.
Thank you. See you next time.
I think that's the only thing I can research right now. Looks like it. But you can see now my scouts are moving about and they are kind of moving sideways, trying to follow. That looks kind of funny.
There's some sick drift.
Dorifto! Wow, yeah. That's funny. Slight unit pathing problems. Oh well. Let's
Just
see.
start playing Eurobeat in the background as they're going towards their attack, drifting.
Reporting.
Can I move? I can't.
No, so
Coordinates confirmed.
drifting.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Mothership.
Tell the mothership to be aggressive.
Show no mercy.
Now, the mothership can't move, unfortunately, in Homeworld 1. In Homeworld 2, the mothership can move. But, oh well. And as you can see here, now this area has no more resources, so they move on to the next area. So a big part of this game is resource management, and you can see as
Research complete.
Yes!
New research available.
So as I research, you can see it's costing resource units. So I need a good and steady supply of resource units. This game is also unique in that what you end with, you start the next mission with. So like all the scouts that I had built in the last mission will stay with me. If I choose to build a bunch of heavy Corvettes, which I will, they will show up too. As a matter of fact, I need to build a couple more salvage Corvettes.
Assembly underway. Construction underway. Construction underway. Construction underway. Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
5 ought to do it. No.
Assembly underway.
You're gonna end up at a dozen. You said a few, and you've ended up at 7.
Yeah. Yeah. That's important for later, though. There's also a repair Corvette now. This is kind of
Salvage
neat.
Corvette complete.
I never build them, but they have the ability to repair like larger options like frigates and stuff. And then Strikecraft can go to it and replenish their fuel and stuff. So it's kind of neat how it works. And you can see there it's a strong versus none, and weak versus corvettes, frigates, and capital ships because it doesn't really have much in the way of guns. Light corvettes are strong against fighters, but they're weak against frigates and capital
Salvage
ships.
Corvette complete.
just about done researching my heavy Corvette, and you can see I'm running low on resources already because I'm building
Research complete.
and researching at the same time. Now I can pause construction and choose to build heavy Corvettes instead. I could build the two of them simultaneously.
Salvage Corvette complete.
Assembly underway.
See? Which obviously further depletes the resources. And the heavy assault Corvette is strong against enemy corvettes and frigates. It's weak against anti-strike craft frigates and capital ships. Generally, I prefer to build heavy corvettes instead of light. I'm out of resources until these guys dock. So, again, that's why it's so important. You always want to protect your resource
Stand by for
collectors
acquisition and transfer.
with sideways moving strike craft. And as you can see, it dropped off its resource units, so construction was able to continue.
Heavy Corvette complete. Salvage Corvette complete.
Go to the launch, and there's my heavy Corvette. So there's my new toy. It's got these two guns on the bottom. They're on a gimbal so they can rotate and turn, and
Salvage Corvette complete.
they're basically set to shoot things. I always consider Corvettes to be Group 2.
Copy.
Group 2 designated.
So for right now, we just have Group 2 ready to go. But once I finish building my two remaining salvage Corvettes, everything's going to go into producing heavies. And then, once I've got a few more heavies, I can go find out what's going on in the Carcelim.
Salvage Corvette complete.
There's a very good reason why I'm taking my time to find out what's going on with the Carcelim. You'll understand soon enough.
Just give it 10 years. That's all. Let's give it 10 years.
Give it 10 years.
Is this going to be a YouTube video?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
And if people like what they see and they want to see more of the game, then I have no problem recording more. I figured we'd probably do the first 2 or 3 missions because they go pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
And then go from there. Actually, what I might do is I might cut this video and then start up another video recording for the next mission. It depends on timing. I want to try to keep these to about 30 minutes or so. And I think we're probably at the 30-minute mark already. God, I love those drifting scouts.
Standing by.
They just look so silly.
You just need some initial D in the background and you'll be alright.
Running in the 90s. Go get those 67 resource units.
It's a new way. I don't know. I can sound like Peter Griffin. Singing like songs. Trying to sing songs but don't know the words. Yeah.
Oops.
Seems like your resource collector really likes that asteroid.
Mm-hmm. Well, he left 62 resource units behind. Now, I could speed up collection by building additional resource collectors. And to be quite honest, I probably will after I've gotten the maybe next round. We'll see. There's not that many resources left. Yeah, they are pretty expensive. You can also salvage units, so like if I don't want
Standing by.
these scouts anymore,
Reporting.
I could salvage them. Which one is that? Oh, it's over here. Scuttle, no. This one. Retire. Control Shift X. Right now they're on guard. You can dock them. You can set waypoints, move and attack. Just attack, move, speed burst. So that's their special. That's their special ability. So Control Shift S.
Course set.
Kind of see.
Green line confirmed.
See how much faster they go. It's kind of nifty.
Escorting friendlies.
When you retire these units, you get 50% of their resource unit cost back. So.
Salvage Corvette complete.
Yay! All right, heavies. Let's go.
Berths are clear. Berths are clear. Assembly underway. Construction underway.
Yeah, about 9 should be good. Now that I notice it,
Ready.
these guys never lose fuel. So this actually might be their
Guard order
charge.
confirmed.
Heavy Corvette complete.
Yep, that's their charge for their special ability. In Homeworld 1, they actually did have fuel, so they'd have to go back and refuel once they ran out.
Copy.
Interesting. Whoa, and it's like leaving this extra smoke plume too. That's kind of neat. Now,
Just all of them just doing handbrake turns across the galley.
yeah. Except for this one. This one's like moonwalking.
He's going backwards.
Michael Jackson music
Heavy
starts
Corvette
playing in the
complete.
background.
Right?
Oh,
I'll be
no.
back.
I can't sing either, Captain. Don't worry.
I leave that to the professionals. Alright, we're almost done depleting this resource area, and then you can see there's a few more resource units to grab up here. And then we should be good. Good to go.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
But you can see that the time it takes to get from the mothership to the resource area is growing. So later you can build a unit that you can have stay with these resource collectors so that it instantly transfers resource units over, which comes in very handy. So you can see here the maximum number of different units that you have. What is this? Oh, okay. These are all the different events. That's kind of neat. Let's a quick look at the queues that we have going on. And then you can go back and you can look at what they told you to do, so you can be like, wait, what was I supposed to do? Or you can look at objectives. You can see you have to send a probe to the Car Salim. You know, they might be in danger, but we're taking our time. We'll get there when we get there, right?
Send the negotiator in first. We'll be there soon.
Right? Now, you can also build probes, which is right here. And a probe, the problem with building a probe is you can only use it once. Once it's deployed, you can't use it again. So you just basically tell it to go someplace, and like that's all that it does. So generally speaking, I don't like to build probes.
They're nice and cheap.
Yeah, they are nice and cheap, which is good. Also,
They're quite quick as well.
yeah, actually they are very fast. I love the effects too of the gas coming out of the resource collector. It's a neat effect, but it also makes you wonder, like,
My question is, why is it going up?
how good are the seals on this thing? And yeah, why is it? Yeah, you know.
This is space. Why is it going up?
Yeah, details.
Heavy Corvette complete.
how many heavy Corvettes do I have now? 3. Let's go ahead and launch them.
You got the you had the one as well, so you've got 4 now.
Correct.
Confirmed.
Heavy Corvette complete.
Standing by.
So you can double click to select all of the same unit type. You could also
Roger.
bandbox to select multiple.
Group 2 reinforced.
And you don't have to have the same of a type of unit in a control group. So I could put the scouts in with the heavy Corvette.
Heavy Corvette complete.
All right, 4 more to go. That should be good, because these resources are pretty much 6. Wow. Yeah, these resources are pretty much... And there's a 67. So once these resources are
Heavy
depleted,
Corvette complete.
then they're going to move on to here. Yeah, because I don't see any more resources. There's 67 over here. Yep. And generally speaking, you always want to spend a little bit of extra time resourcing.
Ready.
Group 2 reinforced.
Strike group confirmed.
So you can see we put them into a bit of a delta wing formation.
Strike group coordinates locked in.
And it's the game automatically broke them up into 2 different groups.
New formation acknowledged.
In the original, same thing. You'd have one massive wing. I've done that before, where it actually spanned the entire map, which is pretty funny to look at.
New formation acknowledged.
So there's the broad formation. The wall formation is kind of fun too. Make them into a densely packed wall.
Just build 1,000 scouts and just have them as a wall in front of your mothership.
Yeah, you can do that. Unfortunately, it doesn't really work quite the way that you would hope it would.
Not enough firepower.
Yep. Got another Moonwalker. Have any more? No, good.
Local resources exhausted, fleet. Moving on.
Okay, so now they're coming up to the gas cloud. That might get us close enough to see the Carcelim. So like I was saying, resourcing can take a long time in this game. You don't have to collect all the resources on the map, but the way I see it, why not, right?
You can always have it going in the background while you're doing other things.
Oh, dude. So there's a mission on here where you actually leave. Like, I remember I left the computer on overnight. I was in college, so I just went to bed and I left the computer on overnight. Woke back up, took a look at my resource count, and said, "What?" Because there were that many resources on the map. And after that, the game was easy, right? Because it's like you have like unlimited resources. You can also mod the game, and I believe it's on the Steam Workshop where people mod like 10 times the resource amount, so that the game is more just build stuff and blow things up, and you don't have to worry about economy as much.
Home.
One of my favorite mods that I did in the original Homeworld one. So the Mothership has guns on it. It doesn't have that many, but they're like... can I break free? Yes, I can. Whoa. I don't know if it'll show. Doesn't look like it will. But there's like little guns on the front of the ship and on the side. And, of course, being that they're guns, they have a range they can fire and that sort of deal. So, of course, I modded it so that, like, the Mothership could shoot anything on the entire map. because I thought it was funny, right? You could just sit there and snipe away at things with the Mothership. And then I decided that that wasn't enough, so I also modified the mass of the bullets that the Mothership fires. So in Homeworld 1, there's a full physics engine. So when they fire guns and they hit a target, that target will actually move in reaction to being hit. So what I effectively did was I turned the Mothership's guns into like a battering ram that just pushed enemies back away, which was hilarious to watch. Made it a little OP, just a little, you know.
Turned your Mothership into a 12 gauge.
Pretty much with nearly infinite range. So
Yeah.
we'll just say we loaded them with tungsten shells or something, right?
Your tungsten slugs in the 12 gauge.
Yep. Alright, so this should be enough to finish our construction. If it isn't, we'll go investigate the car Silim at this point, because, you know, I don't want you guys sitting here falling asleep.
Heavy Corvette complete.
Yeah, it should be enough. Yep, it will be. Good. Okay. So once the heavy Corvettes are done, we'll launch them, set them up into formation and group, and then we shall scout.
Group 1 standing by.
Which reminds me, I might as well kind of move them into position
Heavy
here.
Corvette complete.
Green line confirmed.
Mothership.
Mothership. And last one.
Heavy Corvette complete.
Now you'll note I didn't build any interceptors. I could. These are pretty good against enemy fighters. I just like to go for heavy Corvettes because they live longer.
Standing by.
Group 2 reinforced.
Put them in a wall.
Strike group coordinates locked in. Escort pattern locked in.
Have them
Weapons
escort.
set to full power.
Tell them to go offensive.
Group 1 reporting.
Alright, you ready to find out what happened to the car Silim?
Got nuked by someone.
Underway. Group 1 copies. Docking with Mothership. Pursuing target.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
They're
Group 2
attacking.
copies.
The Mothership is under attack.
Engage incoming units. The Mothership must be defended.
Pretty cool cinematic, huh? See the guns?
Gutted.
What was that?
It appears the ship has been gutted.
Yeah, the car Silim got destroyed.
Strike group.
Let's go
Prepare
attack
for
these
assault.
guys. See, this is why it helps to build a bunch of Corvettes before you make contact. And just to save my scouts, I went ahead and
Prepare
docked
for
them.
assault.
Look at it from their perspective. Never mind.
Boom.
Just got blown up.
The Mothership's defensive AA seems to work better.
Yep.
The AA.
Yeah, you can see her firing the guns.
Group 2 copies.
And I love the music too.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders.
Hostile units destroyed. Threat eliminated.
Mothership sustained minor hull damage. Repairs are underway.
The Car Salim has been destroyed. Heavy weapon damage is visible on the remaining fragment. A salvage Corvette must be sent to retrieve the mission data recorder.
Alright, so we have to get the mission data recorder, find out what happened. We're going to go ahead and launch one of our salvage Corvettes. Actually, let's launch all of them for right now. Want to make sure that I have them all assigned to Group 6. And we'll launch our heavy Corvettes. I docked them so they can repair.
Copy.
Group 6 designated.
5. Group 5.
Reporting.
Alright, you move forward.
Destination locked in.
You
Ready.
guys
Docking with Mothership.
go back into the docks.
Group 1 copies. Group 2. Group 1.
Why is Group 1? Oh,
Group
okay.
2 copies.
Interesting.
Group 2 copies.
Alright, Group 2.
Escorting friendlies.
You get to escort that
There's
guy.
nothing left out here. Group 5 copies. Confirmed.
Okay, and now
En route.
you go and pick up the flight data recorder, or whatever you want to call it. Getting resources, that's good. Do we have any more resources?
Group 9 reporting.
Looks like that's a negative because they're sitting here.
Resources downrange.
Oh, wait, they found some. I don't know exactly where they're going,
9
but
copies.
they're going someplace.
Group 9 copies.
So I hit the H button for harvest. And then off they go.
Group 1 reporting.
Okay, group 2.
They can just without resource units from anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, there's clouds that have resource units. Oh, okay, there they are. There's clouds that have them. And then there's the asteroids, basically. And there's a couple other cases where you can get some resource units. But not a ton.
Copy.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do this.
Confirmed.
And then basically, as soon as it's done, I wanted to send it back to dock right away.
Priority alert. Additional hostile units detected on an intercept course with the Car Salim. Protection of the salvage team is a primary objective. It must return to the mothership with the mission recorder. We need that data.
Alright, salvage Corvette is going.
Moving into formation.
Salvage Corvette looks like it's doing okay.
Group 2 standing by.
Group 2 reports enemy contact.
You're looking fine. Group 2 copies.
Pew, pew, pew.
Group 2 standing by.
Looking
Just
pretty...
ignoring your transports.
Group 2
or your
under
Mr.
attack.
Harvest.
Yeah. For right now they are. They might go after
Group
them.
2 copies.
So I have to keep an eye on that. Okay, so it looks to me the salvage Corvette should
Group
make
2
it just
reports
fine.
enemy contact.
So now I'm going to tell them to stop running and
Strike group report
kill these
hostile
guys.
Contact. Strike group prepare for assault.
go to Sensors Manager, see what's going on. Just some more fighters, no big deal. Salvage Corvette's docking.
Salvage team docked safely. Downloading mission data recording. Replaying last entry.
Docking with Mothership.
Gonna tell Group 2 to go dock while this is happening.
What do you mean you detect a hyperspace entry? The mothership isn't due for...
Sir, I have multiple contacts on closing vectors, unknown profiles, no recognition codes. They're not ours.
Well, if they're not ours, who the hell are they?
Sir, they're coming in fast. Check. Incoming fire. We are under attack. They're getting through. Breaches across all decks. Hull integrity failing.
Cast them into mothership if you are receiving a fourth hyperdrive test. Repeat, a fourth hyperdrive test.
It's pretty chilling, huh?
Group 9. Group 2 standing by.
You're surprisingly calm for a guy who's about to get blown up.
We are detecting enemy units advancing on our position. Organize a defensive force to protect the mothership.
Alright, so now we...
Mothership.
Nothing but gravel out here.
Time to launch those Corvettes again now that they've gone back to the mothership and healed up. And you can see there's two fast-moving groups coming towards the mothership. Well, one fast-moving and one slow-moving.
Pursuing targets. Group 2 standing by. Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group attack order confirmed. DAMCON level 2. Strike group to battle positions.
So we've got ourselves a missile Corvette coming in behind the fighters.
Group 2 copies.
So we gotta kill these fighters quickly. Should have no problem.
Group 2 copies. Strike group to battle positions.
More fighters coming in.
Group 2 reporting. Strike group, prepare for assault. Engaging targets of opportunity.
Didn't have a chance.
Just running at a wall of frigate.
Pretty much. These missile
Corvette.
Corvettes are pretty awesome.
Large power signature detected nearby. Recommend immediate investigation. We have determined that these enemy units are inferior to ours.
Really?
Protect against penetration of the Karak system. Destroy the attacking force completely.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
So there's that position. It says on the sensors, enemy carrier.
Strike group to battle positions.
Fortunately, they're attacking one by one, so it makes it a little bit easier to deal with these guys.
Strike group attack order confirmed.
Where do you think you're going? Do I have anything else to research? Nope.
Group 2 reports victory.
Group 2 standing by.
Yeah, victory.
Pursuing targets. Group 2. Strike group to battle positions. Strike group reports hostile contact.
This guy is
Group
a little
1.
bit low.
Docking with Mothership. Group 1 standing by.
Why do I only have 4 of these scouts? I could have sworn I had, could have sworn I had 8 at some point. Oh well. So I'm gonna go ahead and dock my Corvettes. Just so they can heal back up. Mothership can handle these guys for a little bit of time at least.
Strike group receiving fire.
Mothership.
Alright. Bring them back out.
Group 2 standing by. Engaging targets of opportunity. Strike group to battle positions. Strike group prepare for assault. Strike group prepare for assault. Reporting. Collection confirmed. Resources exhausted. Strike group to battle positions. Move
This
order
missile
confirmed. Strike
Corvette
group,
is hitting the
prepare
resource
for assault.
collectors.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike
Can't
group
have that.
attack order confirmed. Group 2 reporting. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Just like, mate, stop, those are expensive.
Yeah, right?
I'll see you guys in a bit. Have a good night.
Okay, have fun. Alright.
Enemy neutralized. Awaiting orders. Pursuing targets. Group 9 standing by. Resources locked in. There's nothing left out here. Group 2 copies. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Okay.
Group
Just wanted
2
to
reporting.
verify that there was no more resources to collect. Let's start heading towards this target.
Strike group moving into position. Group 2 copies. Strike group prepare for assault. This is a cakewalk. This is a cakewalk.
Love the
This is a
comms
cakewalk.
chatter too.
No problem. Strike group, prepare for assault. Strike group to battle positions. Resource collector awaiting orders. Group 9 standing by. Group 2 standing by. Group
Gonna
9.
move the
Group 9 standing by.
resource
Group 2 has
collectors.
defeated the enemy.
Guard order confirmed. Engaging targets of opportunity. Group 2 copies. Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group reports hostile contact. Strike group coordinates locked in.
Group 2 under attack.
Strike group attack order confirmed. Strike group prepare for assault.
We should see the enemy carrier very soon.
Pursuing targets.
It's an enemy carrier.
There it is.
They appear to be reinforcing their squadrons of fighters and corvettes with it. Enemy units are retreating. Objectives complete. Stand by for immediate return to Karak.
So there's the enemy carrier. And no, you can't kill it, unfortunately.
Docking with Mothership.
You just look at it and go, nope, time to run away.
Yep. Oh,
Oh,
cool.
they're gonna wolf out as well.
To battle
Yep.
positions.
Yep. And they left one guy behind, so let's go kill him.
This is so sad.
Group 2.
Just let the man starve in space.
Group 9 standing by. Resources exhausted. Collection confirmed.
One more double check for any resources. Let's launch my scouts.
There's still a fighter circling your
Group 1
mothership.
reporting.
We can't have that.
Group 1. Attack vector laid in.
Where are these guys going?
They're just running away.
Group 2 reports victory.
Well,
Group 2 reporting.
Oh,
Didn't
he
run
ran
for-
away.
For assault.
He ran outside of the combat zone.
Yeah, looks like it. I've never seen that before.
Group 1 standing by.
Other
Moving to intercept.
them and their Leopard print spaceships.
Yep. Alright, Group 1 was able to boost in.
Force them both to turn around.
Oh, there's the other one.
Group 2. Strike group attack order confirmed.
Just the heavy
Group
Corvettes were
1
too
copy.
slow to catch up.
Probably. So they declared victory anyways.
We win because they ran away.
Group 1 reports victory.
Good job, Group 1.
Reports enemy contact.
Docking with Mothership.
Group 2 has defeated the enemy.
Epic
2.
dogfight.
Docking with Mothership.
Right, right?
Mothership.
Alright, YouTube. Thank you very much for watching our introductory video here. I'm gonna hit hyperspace and we're gonna let everybody come back to the mothership. I'm gonna go ahead and save it here. Yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. Any comments, let me know. Yeah. Thanks for watching.